I've been learning that doing meditation is not enough, that you need to apply your meditation every day in your daily life. And I guess this is going to be my next challenge from now on. Although I think I'm a bit better than before in terms of applying the meditation to the daily life, I also feel like after this retreat, when I go back to London, I'm going to go back to work, going to go back to my friends, my colleagues, my family, and some situations that have been causing troubles in me. And when you are here at the ashram, it feels like you're doing so much meditation and you are surrounded by such amazing people and masters that you feel untouchable. And my fear now is what's going to happen when I go back to London, because here I feel grounded and settled and strong, although I know I'm working on things, but I feel okay. I'm going to jump on this plane next week, and I guess my question is, how do you find the right balance between when you go back to your workplace and your daily life? How do you find the balance between enjoying being in your meditative state and dealing with the other things outside the meditation?
Okay. This is an important question, and everyone has to face this situation. You may feel the fear, apprehension, whether you will be able to manage it or not. Yes, your fear is authentic, factual, it is real, because it is difficult. But if you go with a simple strategy, then it becomes easy. First, try to understand it is very simple to be in a meditative space, in a place like this. There are so many people doing meditation. All the seekers of truth have gathered, and there is a lovingness, there is a friendliness. You are feeling a kind of brotherhood. Everybody is moving in the same direction. The wind is blowing in that direction. You also start flying in that direction because you get support from everywhere. That's why the meditation centers and ashrams and small communes are needed to have the first glimpse. Otherwise, where you can have the glimpse? But once you have the glimpse, now the natural desire comes how to manage it in day-to-day life. When you go back to your work, you have to practice being aware, being loving as much as you can. And start from small things. There are few situations where you can easily manage. There are some troubleshooting situations where it is difficult to manage. So don't start with the difficult things. You know what are the difficult things. Start applying your meditativeness, your lovingness, your joyfulness to very small things where it is easy. Within few months, you will be able to manage all small activities particularly what you are doing in your aloneness, with your friends, the people who support you. Now the next step is to be meditative and to be loving with people who are not loving towards you. That is the difficult situation. Everyone is not your friend. There are some strangers, unknown people, and there are some people who are hostile. They are going to harm you. You know very well. So it is difficult, but if you have practiced love and awareness in your aloneness, you have practiced with friends, with the supporters. Now the third step can be taken. You can be friendly and loving even with the people who hate you. It doesn't matter. Hate is their problem. You can still be joyous. The person may be angry. He may be under tension and stress. But you can remain calm and quiet and rooted in yourself. So go step by step. As we go to learn swimming in a swimming pool or in a river, how do we do? How do we start? First we start in shallow water only up to the knees. We just try things there. After 4 or 5 days we are able to go to the water, half the body is under the water. We practice swimming there. We are not afraid because any moment we can stand up. After 2 weeks, we start going to deeper water up to the neck. Now there is danger. But in the danger, we try to manage. Maybe a month, and then we can just go in any deep water. Now we have learned swimming. It doesn't matter. It is 5 meter depth or 5 kilometer depth. It doesn't matter. You have to swim on the surface. How does it matter how deep the water is? But in the beginning, things matter. You cannot jump in ocean and start swimming. You have to find out a small swimming pool, shallow water somewhere. But once you are efficient in swimming, it doesn't matter how deep the water is. You have to swim only on the surface. Similarly, we have to practice these spiritual values of love and awareness, experience of this meditative inner space. First, in an ashram, in a meditation center, I would like every one of you to make some arrangement in your city, in your town, to meet with spiritual friends at least once a week, or twice a month, or once a month. That will help a lot. You will help others, others will help you. That's why Buddha used to tell people, Sangham Sharanam Gacchami. Bowing down to Buddha, to a master, is not enough. Bowing down to Dhamma, the Tao, is not enough. Bowing down to the commune of the disciples, that is also very, very important. At least in the beginning, it is very important. If you have few friends who are spiritual seekers, you are a lucky man, a lucky woman. So somehow try to manage at least once a month or twice a month, meeting together, meditating together for a few hours, listening to Osho. That will help. You will become rooted. And then try to spread this awareness in small activities. Then some deeper things. And finally, you will reach to the climax. Then the situation will not matter at all. You will remain rooted in yourself, self-centered, calm and quiet. Doesn't matter what is happening outside. So that is the climax of meditativeness. But of course, that is a faraway star. We have to start our journey from the ABC. We will reach to XYZ one day. Keep hoping. So there is fear, there is apprehension, but increase trust, self-trust in yourself that this is going to happen. Of course, many times you will fall down in unawareness. No problem. Accept it. This is also part of life. You cannot remain aware all the time. Sometimes you will be unaware. You cannot be loving all the time. Sometimes the negative emotions will take over. Accept them also as part of life. This is how the growth happens. Gradually, awareness will become more and more. Lovingness will take over. In the beginning, love and awareness will occupy a small space. No problem. Gradually that space will increase. So be hopeful. Trust yourself. If meditation can happen to one person, it can happen to everyone. Because everyone has that same potentiality. And I will request you, at least once a year or twice a year, please do visit this place as long as you can stay. You will be more and more grounded. And next thing which will be very, very helpful, please attend our online meditation camps. So wherever you are, you can be connected with us. And that 1.5 hour daily connection will give you much nourishment to your soul. As we need food for the body, and we need thoughts for the mind, similarly, we need this meditative experience again and again and again to satisfy the quest of our consciousness. Our consciousness is hungry, is thirsty. Something is needed. In last 4 years after this pandemic of COVID, something very positive has evolved, and that is the online meditation classes. It was needed during that time because we could not travel anywhere, nobody could go anywhere, everybody was imprisoned in their own house. We could not meet with each other. So this new thing evolved. We can be connected globally without traveling. And it is so easy. And nowadays, Google provides the facilities for translation. So any video you are seeing can be translated. You can read. If you don't understand the language, you can read in English, you can read in French, whatever language you want. Of course, the translation is not 100% correct, but at least 90% it is okay. You will get the essence. 10% it is rubbish. Sometimes it is just opposite. But you will be able to catch hold of the essence, and that is good enough.